I'm down. All right.
Hey, what's up?
How's life?
Pretty good. How much was
I
this?
feel off. I don't know.
Don't feel awful. He'll come around. Don't worry about it.
No, I feel bad that I didn't watch all of it.
Oh, no, it was pretty
because
tight.
like real talk, and I'm gonna admit this. I thought he was gonna
Bot me?
I thought you were gonna reset the bracket, which you did.
Then he's gonna bot me.
And I thought he was gonna win, and I was gonna talk to him about new fish. I have literally a list of new fish questions in my head.
I was at.
Guess who's not here?
Yeah, you can't talk about new fish now.
But that's okay, because I want to talk to you about something completely different. We'll just talk about it in the mic.
Word, let's do it.
You made a very interesting tweet this morning.
Oh, hold on. I made a lot of tweets.
You did.
Oh, round robin pools?
Yes.
Yo,
talk to me about
dead.
round robin pools.
Round robin pools are dead.
No, can I, as a player, as a player who usually goes 0-2 in bracket. That's my job. I'm a pop monster.
I got you.
And so for me, if I'm traveling out somewhere,
you like to play pools.
I want to play as many games as humanly possible.
Got you. Hold on. Okay. You said as many games as humanly possible, right? Okay.
Tournament games, because friendlies are different.
All right. Well, see, here's a thing.
I want to hear where you're coming from, because my first thought was, oh, he's a top player. Homie gets tired just bodying kids 4-0.
Oh, no lie, that's not the case.
Okay, so I want to hear
you ask anybody in Boston.
Yeah.
Nugget's a good example. Blaye is a good. Anybody up there? When I go up there, I sit and unless I get like physically, mentally tired, I'll play anybody who come up. No, I don't even like. Oh, I don't want price. I don't pull like the shots, but I don't pull that Armada West ball shit. I mean, they're top. They can do whatever the hell they want. I guess. But I don't pull none of that. Like if someone come to play me, like I might play them like once and body them or twice and body them and bounce. Yeah. But I'll play the person because sometimes when the person's up there, all they want to do is get like 1 or 2 games because they know you're gonna bop them. They just want to see what it's like. It's not like you gotta play them, give them tips and all that stuff. I mean, I imagine some people get that, but me, like I make sure I'm like, okay, you're here to play. If you're keeping up with me, you keep playing. If you don't, okay, you keep playing a little bit. Eventually, I'm gonna hop off or have someone else come in, or whatever. But I'm gonna be cordial and play. So the thing is, to me, it don't have nothing to do about being a top player and being people. It's more about time. So new fish ended at 1:30 a.m. My boy Sam didn't get back to his house till 5. Then he slept in Sunday. That was it. That was his weekend. Like that. I mean, okay. I understand most of the people like college kids or whatever, but in colleges, schools out or whatever. But yo, for real, like people do got jobs after college. Like I know a whole bunch of people who graduate, they're gonna have 9 to 5s and shit now. Like they can't just be burning a whole weekend on a tournament because the TOs are on round robin and watch everybody play over and over. My thing is this: I bet you there weren't that many friendlies at that tournament. I think that overall.
So Zos told me the exact opposite. He told me that that tournament particularly was delayed because TOs weren't on top of their shit and everybody was just playing friendly.
Even if you're on top of your shit, they're putting too much. They're putting so much on them that they won't be on top of their shit. What did they run? PM. They ran melee. They ran what else? Smash 4. Yep. They ran singles and doubles for all of them, right? How can you be on top? How can you be on top of it? That's hard.
That's believe me, I know.
Son, I ran a 75-man at the Old Hall Gaming, tiny building. I ran 75-man singles and doubles with New York, Hacksman, all of them. I had to seed all of them, had to put round pools, all that. I got done, and I got second place. I was tired as hell, but yo, I played no friendlies. I ran around. I went and did that whole thing with 13 setups. It was 75 people. I went round pool. I did all that wave 1, 2. You got to be running around so much.
Absolutely.
You can do it, but like, why would you put yourself through that when 1, you get more setups, 2, and like you're stressing out the players too. You're like, okay, get off the match. Get off the like. I like when I go. Yeah, man, you got to micro this. So
no, I didn't think about the anybody being stressed out.
Oh yeah, no, man, because they can't play. Ask anybody in Westchester County, Smuckers, Fudgy Will, ask all of them. Like, I let them know, y'all gotta let the players play. You gotta micromanage all that, because if you want something to run fast, you gotta micro it. So I had a 75-man turnout. I had pools, but you play, boom. I'm running around everybody. There's nobody getting no friendlies. I'm running around, making sure no one's getting friendly. Next match. Who wants to be in a tournament like that where you can't get any friendlies? So like my thing is this: you have bracket. And put it this way, there's going to be people who go 2 and out in pools too. They're going to go 2 and out, right? They're going to lose their first 2. They're going to already be out. They're going to want to play tournament. That's fine. They can play tournament for the rest of the pool. It doesn't mean anything to the other players. So even if the person who's down is playing like, yeah, I still got tournament matches, the other person don't care. He's like, I'm going to bop you anyway. I'm not saying that's a bad thing to like still be in tournament, but ideally, essentially, you're not really in tournament if top 2 get out and you've lost your first 2 or 3 already. So to me, that's the equivalent of a friendly, because if that's West Balls, he's going Pikachu or whatever like that. I mean, I've seen him done. No shots at him or nothing like that. But yeah, if you're like, I use another, if you're like Leffen or something like that, you're not taking this serious. Like, you buy this guy. So to me, that's the equivalent of a friendly. People having this like, rotation thing, this dream like thing where they're like still in it, but they get to play top player. To me, it's like, why roll the dice on that chance to like play a top player before you lose 2, and you're gonna lose 2. You at the end of the day, you're gonna lose 2 anyway, unless you play well versus people. It's not I need to play Armada or whatever. It's you have to be good people to get out your pool. So that's the same thing as bracket. You gotta be good people to advance. If you go 2-0 versus 2 people in your pool, and you're done for a tournament, there's no mathematical way you can make it, then you're out the tournament. You're just playing friendlies.
You think so? You're saying bracket pools is the way to go?
Bracket pools is the way to go because this is the benefit. Not only because it excels the tournament, it leaves so much room for casuals and money matches. Now, y'all seen the documentary, KDJ and all that stuff. Like, y'all seen all that. Like, he money matched, he grinded on his friendlies. Like, I encourage that more. Like, if you're going to play someone, we're going to sit down, we're going to play like 5 games, 1st to 10, money match you right now. Even for $1 or like 1st to 10 pride set, something like that. But like, you don't like pools. To me is like, that's like handing someone like friendly. It's like handing someone friendlies and stuff like that, where someone, and it's only a minimal amount of time, because if someone's a pool Nazi, I'm like all on you anyway, so you're not gonna get comfortable. You need to get the tournament going. But if it's bracket, it's much easier, because boom, 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 play. Okay, people get knocked out, setups open up, you get halfway through losers. So many steps open up, people get the fiend all day. To me, honestly, people like to play. If you leave more time outside of tournament for people to play, make it more like a smash fest, make plenty of setups available for people just to hop on and play. If you go ask anybody who went to a big tournament that had a lot of setups, they're not going to say my bracket experience was the best. The first, I guarantee you, 90% of it, the first thing they're going to say is what?
There weren't enough steps for friendly.
Or if it was a good tournament, like Big House 5, best tournament.
Best tournament! I feel so lucky to be able to say I was at the greatest tournament of all time.
My man Juggle runs a really tight ship. But what I'm
like inspiration.
It's got, it's got like, well, what, like, all right, so if someone Big House 5, the first thing, even I said it, I was in bracket till top, I made 25th, I played. The first thing that said, when someone said Big House, I said, projectors over there, there was friendlies all the time. I was sitting there watching top 8 or whatever I was watching. I could top 16. I could turn around, walk 10 feet, sit down and play a casual with someone. Anybody. It was like 2 men per TV for like the whole thing. That's what you want. You don't want a long draw tournament where no one gets to play casuals. People think they want pools. So here's the thing. Like, you gotta be like kind of see. It's kind of weird because like you want to kind of get feedback from your customers. But at the same time, like Apple don't give feedback. Apple they give you what they make you realize that you need something that you really didn't need. As a TO, you have that job to like micro manage that and take control. So like to me, it's like, oh, people want pools. They think they want pools. They want bracket because I'm gonna get this done so efficiently. There are gonna be so many setups while bracket's still going on, after bracket's going on. Tournament's gonna be done so efficiently that everyone's going to want to stay and play. Morale's going to be, you're going to have a large-ass Smash Fest. That's how you do it, man. Like, you're stressing people out having pools too long. People got to wait for their pool. Some people aren't warm. Some people have to warm up. I mean, you still have to wait in between games, but bracket pools, especially if you have one that's lagging or someone who's late or a Jigglypuff, Peach, something, it's going to...
Late is not a problem for me.
Yeah, you're right. it's gonna throw everything off. And, like, honestly, that to me, that's the big, like, setback. And now, I mean, it used to be fine. Pound 4 had a 200, 300 something. Well, I can't remember how many inches. It was sub 500. And now like that was like the last good bracket pool ran tournament. But now we're getting like.
You don't think FC returned?
Oh, oh, my bad. FC return was good. I was FC Diamond, right?
No, the return was the last one that just happened. That was also around Robin Pools.
Oh, okay. No, I saw that. Keisha's running something.
Yeah, the Kish brothers are godlike.
Yeah, I went to FC Diamond. I had to go to FC for
it actually, like, I have a list of TOs that I've tried to talk to.
Oh, no, Keisha's the top.
Yeah, no, the Kish brothers for sure.
That's who got Joe guy.
Yeah,
too, man.
No, I have a list of TOs that I tried to talk to before I started doing this.
Really?
And I talked to them about, like, what can I do? You know,
did it right, man.
I did my fucking homework.
You have to do it. Like, the thing is, like, see, honestly, you either you got 3 options. I'm gonna make it real simple. Minus all the fluff. I give a lot of fluff. I'm a little opinionated.
I like that. That's why
you got 3 options. If you could run round robin pools, finish really late. You can run round robin pools, be a tournament Nazi. Don't give nobody friendlies. Boom, 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 boom. Get efficient and get out in a decent time. I mean, that's not just not decent time for people who work and stuff. That's decent time. Who wants to get home at 1:30 a.m.? Mike Hayes hated that tournament. Sorry, New Fish. He hated it. Like, I wouldn't want to do that. I'm traveling, right? So that's option 2, or option 3. You could run bracket pools, make setups, even do adventure bracket if you want. It opens you up for so much more. And at the end of the day, all people want to do is sit there and fiend. Like, I don't understand if people think that everybody wants to be in tournament all the time. You're not gonna be in tournament anyway. You're not gonna be in tournament all the time anyway. Even if it's round robin pools. The thing is, people like friendlies. They like sitting down. They like being able to clock in, play someone, learn their style, learn their character, grind a matchup. I think that's the most important thing you can have at a major, especially if you're on the come up, regardless of the tournament. Sit down with someone who's good, or your level, or even worse than you. You know, practice a matchup you want. Just play over and over and over. The more you make that accessible, where there's not 4-man rotations or 3-man rotations with, like, you know, people who are like uneven in skill. If you can get a bunch of setups, I guarantee you, folks they're gonna find setups with people who they want to play. Like I used to go to tournaments. I used to find the players. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm looking at it saying, because you used to be able to hop on. I'm looking at these players. Okay, they look pretty good. Oh, these look a little bit above me. Okay, I'm hopping with them. You don't get that with with not that many setups and too much saturation, because you're trying to hop on anything you can get on, you know. But if you open it up, leave a lot of subs and everything for them, people are more selective, they have higher quality matches, they're more happy, they're less stressed. That's the key, man. Like, oh, I wish everyone understand that, man. Like, you cannot round robin pools are dead, man.
Now, do you think that's true across, like Nebs, for example, for weeklies they do round robin pools? Does it work because they have less people? Like, is there a point where you say, okay, now it has to be round robin? Or are you saying round robin pools are dead? We should stop doing them as a community.
I never was a fan of doing round robin pools at local, because, like, you know how hard I used to do round robin pools at my local. It used to be like 40, 50 man at Hall of Gaming for like 3-4 years straight. It was fine, but it's hard. It's hard because everyone's in the same state.
Yep.
At some point, you're gonna see someone wrong, and they're gonna complain.
Yep.
Or like,
do players love to complain about they see?
You're gonna see. My thing is this: if it's a local,
yep.
And see, back then it was like every month and a half, every 2 months. That's different. You know, you have a little time. People still don't get mad when you see, but it's not like every week. The tournaments nowadays, every week, every 2 weeks. So it's pointless to do bracket pools when, excuse me, if people show up so much. You know how many times I play Keith in tournament? You know how many times I play Matt in tournament? Tyler Schminkeldorf. And you could go down list. There's no reason to do round robin pools, because you end up facing the people anyway. And if you don't play them because you don't get far enough from bracket, that's okay. You'll grind up. You'll still be able to play people. And like I said before, you got the efficiency factor. So you'll still be able to play people. Like, people can't use round robin pools as an excuse to try to play a good player. I don't like that, because that's a defeatist mentality. That means you're saying you can't go and play the player anyway. Why can't you just walk up to someone and say, I want to play? And if they reject, they reject. If not, money match me. It's $1. You come to a tournament, you can't afford to lose $1, you're at a tournament. Like,
you shouldn't be in a tournament.
Yeah.
You need to get your finances in order.
Tell me a top player who will like decline like a $5 money match at a major. You say, if you're like serious about it, hey, $5 money match right now. Okay, maybe they're busy, maybe they're playing for like top 16 or something like that.
Yeah.
But most of the time, if it's just casuals in a casual set and they've been sitting there, of course, that's free money.
Okay.
Yeah,
right. I appreciate that.
That's my reason behind it. I know it's like kind of bold, but I mean, I've been around for a minute, so I
value your opinion. That's why I asked for it.
Yeah, man. Like, I know I'm not speaking off the hip, man. I'm speaking with experience, man. I done did all that. TO, assistant TO majors.
Worn all the hats.
I still got the hats, man. I hate TO now. No lie, I hate TO. I be tight. No, because you know what? I mean, I like it, but I'm a player more than anything.
I hear you.
But yeah, sorry about that.
No, don't apologize. That was great. Please.
I had to get off my chest, though. I was sitting at work typing up a report like, fuck round robin pools. I'm going like, fuck round robin pools, man. Because I felt bad because my boy got back at 5
Yeah, no. Zoso was definitely complaining that he got back away.
And I mean, I understand, like, you know.
But he said it was because it was TO'd poorly. I didn't realize.
Yeah, I mean, it comes to the territory. So it's mean, like, you plan to fail if you fail to plan. So, like, if you planning to have all 6 tournaments in the same day, I don't care how good of a TO you are, no guy wouldn't do it. As ain't smart too, they wouldn't have done that. That's too much. They're putting too much on themselves. You work up to that. You work up, you get a staff, you get multiple days for that stuff. You can't run all at once. I mean, I know it's overzealous, you know, new TOs like to do that. You know, they like to say, hey, get in everything, grab everybody. That's fine. You know how many new TOs I've seen do that? I'm like, don't do it. Don't they do it? But that's okay. Like, now they got their stripes. I don't know if they're going to do it again. They said final, but I don't know. But, like, that's what I'm saying. Melee it on me or Tafo or somebody with, like, some pull, whatever. Y'all need to write up a guide or something.
They exist.
Well, maybe I'll write up something. Say, hey, don't run multiple events.
There are guides. If there's a TO guide, I've probably read it. Like, you don't understand the level of work I put in before we started doing this.
It shows, man. You run these. I'm in and out, man. I was like, damn, these about to get dead in a minute.
And there's guides for running around pools. There's guides for running tournaments, but there's no guides on stupid shit TOs shouldn't do. For example, when you have 9 players, TOs are quick to go, let's do a round robin. Wrong.
Just let them play.
Let them play. Do a double elimination bracket.
You know,
do an Amy bracket if you feel bad.
Man. Amy bracket or adventure,
something.
Low tiers or something. Make the venue of the fee lower or something. Do something, but don't make no round robin.
Don't do round robin.
You know, the most funnest Smash I've ever had in my life was at a good Smash Fest. I'm talking like going late and playing. I don't want to get into a story, but I'm talking like a good Smash Fest, just playing people over and over. And sitting down with a good group. Like, if you got a good group of competitors and y'all rotating, good setups, good TV, good number, good ratio.
Smash Summit without all the money.
That's the best you can. That's best you can do. Yeah, I'm gonna be there. Smash Summit at whatever. Where is that? Cape Cod?
Yeah, Cape Cod.
Yeah, I hope they don't make us play no Mafia though. I'm not playing Mafia. I ain't playing
Mafia. Yo, I love Mafia.
Hell no, I ain't playing no Mafia, man.
I love Mafia.
All right, maybe I'll play.
Yeah. All right, Swift is walking out.
All right, yeah,
I'm stopping the stream. I'll talk to you guys later. Be good.
See you guys.